Why is Oprah shutting down her famous girls' school? After nearly 20 years, Oprah Winfrey has announced that the Leadership Academy in South Africa will close at the end of the 2027 school year. There had been speculation that the closure was due to mismanagement, but in fact, the closure was part of the original deal when the school was founded. The $40 million campus will be handed to the local education department. Oprah's foundation will shift to funding scholarship programs for academically gifted young women across South Africa. Oprah has said that she is excited that this next chapter will reach even more young women. More than 1,000 young women have graduated from the academy, but what will happen to the academy's current students? Well, those who have not graduated will be offered full scholarships elsewhere.
Well, there you have it. Good morning. I am Tank, and I'm being unapologetic as I know how. So I'm not sure if you all have seen this story, but let's step into it. Oprah Winfrey says she will be closing her school for girls in South Africa, as you can see here. So the story goes as says, this is reporting from the apnews.com. Oprah Winfrey says she will close the school for unprivileged girls she set up in South Africa 2 decades ago at the end of the next year. Winfrey opened the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls back in 2007 after being inspired by conversations with former South African President Nelson Mandela about the transformative power of educating girls. He was among the guests at the schools of the opening ceremony. Winfrey Charitable Foundation, ran and funded the school, but it was always a part of the agreement that the academy campus near Johannesburg, I'm trying to say, be ultimately handed over to the provincial education department. The academy said. The dream was never to simply, it says, quote, the dream was never simply to build a school, Winfrey said. And a statement issued by the Academy on Wednesday, quote, it was to invest in the limitless potential of younger women. That mission doesn't end with one campus, it continues in every girl whose future can be transformed through education. The Academy said that Winfrey's commitment to educating South African girls would continue through an expanded national scholarship program supporting academically talented girls at leading schools across the country. More than 500 girls have graduated from the academy, and some have attended top universities in South Africa, the United States, and Europe, according to Oprah Winfrey Charitable Foundation. So, as you can see here, yeah, that's what's going on. But the streets are always talking. I have questions like, can we talk to some of the girls? Can we get a little bit of information? But I'm gonna let you see what the streets are saying. This right here. So this lady right here kind of broke it down to here. Give me a like and subscribe, and let's go.
Oprah Winfrey has had a lot of controversy around her African school for girls, with huge conspiracy theories starting that these girls were going missing from Oprah's school. All of these theories started shortly after Oprah opened her school in 2007, and the matriarch of that school was charged with essay of 7 different girls. Oprah ended up offering a public apology to the parents and the children and citing her own essay incidents in this apology. But the matriarch would then be found not guilty of these crimes. But then it shocked the nation because shortly after this, Oprah's school was hit with another essay allegation. 7 students were suspended for harassing and fondling classmates. And a lot of people thought that this stemmed from the very first incident because why would these children be acting like this? And the rumors started swirling after this point because they just didn't understand how these things could happen so close to one another. And then boom, there was another investigation at Oprah's school after the body of a newborn was found in a girl's book bag. And a lot of people were freaking out about this because they're like, boom, we have 2 essay allegations and now all of a sudden a young girl has a baby in her book bag. Everyone found these incidents super alarming, and it's still something talked about to this day. Now, we cannot confirm if any of these girls from this school ended up going missing because I can't find anything about that, but that is a huge conspiracy theory that's been passed around for a couple years. But these 2 essay allegations and this baby being found in the little girl's book bag are 3 things that actually happened at Oprah's school. And a lot of people find this super creepy, knowing who Oprah surrounds herself with and the background that Oprah has always claimed about herself going through SA as a young girl. So there's a whole bunch of controversy around Oprah, but you guys let me know what you guys think of this 3-part series in the comments.
All right. Thank you. Shout out to her. She's been doing like a lot of research. As you can see there, she's doing like a lot of research. So yeah, that's a lot of questions that people had before, and I'm still curious on it. But she closing the school. But tell me what you think down below about the school. Tell me, what's up, what do y'all think? Let me go to this. So the people over in Africa are actually having the same conversation that we're having about this. There's so much going on in the news. I just want to cover this right here, but this is the last one I want to show you all. Listen to this conversation that that South Africans were having about the school. And they posted this right here on TikTok. Let's go.
Major breaking news. Oprah Winfrey closes South African girls' school after 20 years due to xenophobic attack that has been ongoing in South Africa. Not just her, even another popular supermarket has officially shut down due to the xenophobic attack that has been happening in South Africa. When I went through the commission of that video, a lot of people were seen telling her to move her school to either Zimbabwe, Mozambique, or Uganda. When you get there, you will be welcomed, and of course, you would have people that are interested to continue to school in Oprah Winfrey. When I told you guys that all these things are going to backfire on mostly on South African economy, do you guys think I was capping? Take a look at Oprah Winfrey's school shutting down after 20 years. Do you think these schools does not pay taxes to the government? Let's take a look at the videos. You guys should please leave me your thoughts in the comment. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Breaking news, Oprah Winfrey is to leave South Africa. So Oprah Winfrey has operated a girls' boarding school since 2004. And she has decided to close the school because she basically is doesn't want to be there, basically. And this comes after a massive xenophobic attacks have basically seen foreigners beaten to death, kicked out of the country. Only last night, a Zimbabwean businessman was shot amidst controversy, or well, what they call controversy, about the tenants of his apartments. So the tenants were evicted by these marchers. People, nobody even knows what's happening. People just turning up and evicting people because they were not South Africans, and somehow there was some kind of fracas that took place, and he was shot dead. So it seems like the March and March has been so effective that you are chasing away businesses. There has been countless businesses that have packed their bags and left because they say this is the instability. It's obviously not good for businesses, but you know what? In the long run, you will get what you pay for.
Oprah Winfrey closing that school after 20 years. Initially, Oprah went to South Africa. Nelson Mandela saw the site. Woo! Opened that school. 900 girls. That's a white kid. They had white girls up there? I didn't know that. 900 girls graduated from that school, and many of them said she did a good thing, gave them opportunities they normally wouldn't have. They say she donated 400 million. Whoa, 400 million, 900 kids. That's like $500,000 per kid. Man, let me not talk about that. I'll get myself in trouble.
You see, South Africans, you guys are dumb. You guys are dumb because you guys literally can't afford to come here to buy what you need. But you listen to people when they come and tell you the Panzer shop that have been feeding you guys for 12 to 20 years is the one taking your job away. All those small shops that are selling small things for you guys, small price, because that's what you guys can afford. Someone came out of nowhere and tell you guys those people are the ones taking your job, and you guys follow them and you beat them up, you chase them out, you loot their businesses, and now you can't even afford to go and buy food stuff from the large stores. And now the large stores are shutting down all over your country because here's the thing, they are not going to sell $2 stuffs for you. Only sponsor people come and buy in packet and take it to their sponsor shops and sell 2 rand stuff for you. You guys can't afford to go to this place to buy. No customer. They have to shut down because their things are rotting. Look how empty the place is. You guys haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning. Because as I'm telling you like this, right? Things are going to start getting more expensive. It's already expensive.
So I guess they're saying in a way like that money the school was pumping in, it was pumping into their economy. But was it really?
If you guys can't afford it, you guys are trekking, you can't pay for taxi. So things are going to start getting more expensive by the ending of this month.
That was a Nigerian immigrant, Chika Ibe, being tortured by South African police to sign a fake confession. Apparently, he did not sign that confession at the end of the video. They unalived him. South African police spied a Nigerian man because he refused to sign a fake confession. On that video, you could hear him saying, I did not do anything, I did not do it. Then towards the later part of the video, he started saying, I will sign it, I will sign it. They wanted him to sign a fake confession of something he never did. But he refused finally, and it was alleged that they unalived him. There was also a video of another Nigerian man who was shot on the mouth by South African police. Then they unalived Chika Ibe in the room and they shot the other one, he ran out. Just because we don't have a government in Nigeria. Do we even have a living president? Is our president alive? Is the Nigerian president a living soul or a don't buy? Are we being ruled by ancestral spirits, or we are being ruled by evil and demonic set of people, by sorcerers, by devil himself, and Lucifer and the fallen angels? Maybe it's the fallen angels is what we have in Abuja, in Aserok, as senators, the decision makers. Babio is there dancing the Suruge, the dance with the ancestors, with Oshomole. They are all there. But this is a Nigerian. The world is looking. A police officer in South Africa. Unalive a Nigerian just like that, in cold blood. But then again, they've told you people to leave their land. You people stayed put. March, they told you to leave their land. You refuse. May, they told you to leave their land. You refuse. They gave you a deadline. June, to leave their land. You refuse. Is it not better to come back with a half life than to come back with a full life in a body bag? Is it not better you come back with a half hand or a broken leg than to come back with a full body in a body bag, no matter how bad it is? Why not leave South Africa and come back with your tattered life and your tattered tears? Is it worth it though? What are you still staying for? South Africans told you to leave. You leave. The lives of Nigerians are worthless in Nigeria. The lives of Nigerians outside Nigeria is worthless. No value to life. Even in your country anyway, your governors and your senators and your decision makers see you less anyway. So who am I to blame South Africans? But that is bad. You see, this to look at the dance, this dance of war that the South African government are beating. When it will start
at this point, because whatever thing I put out here is what I have been repeating all this while. But it's more like when I make videos, I get comments like, is it your school? Is it your country? Don't talk about our country. We are fixing our country. Even when I went to the commission of that video, a lot of people were still saying that, yes, let her carry her school and go. Let her carry her school out of South Africa. You know, these are people that do not mean well for their country. And when people say things like South Africans are being patriotic, this is not the meaning of patriotism. This is not the meaning of I can die for my country, because you guys are hurting your country and at the same time hurting your country very, very badly. To be honest, I don't know how you are trying to, reason. I don't even know how you guys reason. I don't know how you guys are trying to comprehend this whole thing. But look at a school of 20 years. Do you know what is 20 years? Do you know what is 20 years? This is school that is leaving South Africa due to xenophobic attack. The store, I saw a top clothing store owned by a Chinese man in South Africa. They shut down. This store has employed a lot of South Africans. They've automatically shut down due to xenophobic attacks. And you still see people that will be in the comment section saying things like, is it your school? Let the school.
So there you have
Major
it.
breaking
There you have
news.
with it. So yeah. So I mean, it's kind of up in the air, I guess, in a way, because everybody feels some type of way about stuff. So we are still yet to see. We are still yet to see. What I will do is actually so I think yesterday, I think Don Lemon chimed in on this as well. And with Don Lemon chiming in on this, I want to kind of see what was his takes, and so y'all can see what were, you know, his thoughts on this as well. Let's see if we can get this video up.
So you gonna talk about this after nearly
Okay, well now, okay, let's do this one first, then we'll do Don last.
20 years, Oprah is talking about she's closing her leadership academy in South Africa. So first, why now? And they say over them nearly 20 years, she graduated 1,000 students, but none to show for it. Now I done heard some shit about that academy. Now I'm not here to say it's true or not, but what a lot of people were saying was a lot of girls was going missing in that academy. It's also people saying there's been a lot of years of trafficking, nearly 20 years of it. I'm here to say I don't know if that's true, but that's what people were saying. Even back in 2007, there were women that came out and said they were being abused, sexually abused. But again, I don't know if that's true.
Here's an update for you. Yesterday, we told you Oprah Winfrey was closing her leadership academy for girls in South Africa. A lot of people were upset by the headline, but here is the part that really got lost in all of that. It's an update. Yes, the boarding school is scheduled to close next year and transition to local leadership, but Oprah isn't ending the mission. She's expanding it through a broader scholarship program designed to reach even more young women across South Africa. And I think that's an important distinction. Sometimes we confuse the mission with the building, and the building may close though, but the mission doesn't have to. If this new approach helps more young women get an education, maybe this isn't the end of Oprah's mission. Maybe it is just a new chapter. What do you think? Let us know.
Well, there you have it. Chime in. Let me know what you think. It's really up in the air. You see, people have very much different opinions. Some of the South Africans feel like it's gonna hurt their economy. It's gonna hurt the jobs. Put money into their country. Other people feel like, you know, it was a lot of SA missing children, and you know, we definitely have different sentiments. I think something's still off. I don't know. Something happened, but let me know what you think. I'm Tank, being unapologetic. Chime in, hit like and subscribe. See you later. What do you think?